Today's seminarian is zealous, energetic, new evangelization. He's driven by mission. But I think most seminarians today would tell you what they're nervous about is the leadership aspect of priesthood, the temporality. To bring in CLI is worth every penny, every moment, because we're already beginning to see how the seminarians are implementing the leadership skills that they're learning, even while they're in the seminary.
You know, you're involved in parish life and parish ministry. You have so much formation in seminary, and so little of that really has to do with governing and leadership. And you know, you come into a parish and you find yourself in the middle of teams and councils and working with individual staff members and trying to figure out how to encourage or respond to their needs and their difficulties that they're facing. I find myself trying to set a vision for a parish community, and nobody taught me or shared with me how to do that. It was all kind of hands-on learning. CLI is one of the few, if not the only, comprehensive leadership program that I know for church leaders, for lay leaders, for priests, as well as for supporting bishops in their role in the diocese.
As I look toward priesthood, I need skills that help me, and so they allow me to keep my Catholic principles, but they give me practical skills that I can use in my future. And so I really appreciate CLI for giving me this opportunity.
Leadership will always influence a small subset. They can become persuaders and go out and influence others. And Jesus worked one-to-one, and that's always our model.
A true leadership, after attending this program, you realize that a real leader builds leaders, and that in turn will also build other leaders, and there's this momentum that you build.
I think I benefited from good leaders, good shepherds to begin with. It taught me some skills that I needed, especially on how to lead people to Christ. I mean, as a priest, you'd think I would know how to do that. We have this chance now to begin to pray with people so that they too will meet Christ, and then they'll pass it on, and little by little, this parish is going to be alive in Christ.
I was visiting with a priest in Baton Rouge, and he was showing me around his rectory, and he showed me his place where he prayed, and I noticed there's a Good Leaders, Good Shepherds binder there. And I'm like, Father, what are you doing with this binder in your prayer room? He said, I bring this to prayer. He said, these are tools that I use to help me be a better pastor. And so I realized that the stuff that we offer is just very practical.
Church, when it's fully alive, would have every person participating, using their God-given talents, responding to God's love and to God's call, and reaching out to those who don't know that.
Your support of Catholic Leadership Institute is one of those gifts that multiplies and transforms hundreds and thousands of people.
I would say it's an investment in you, because you're investing in the leaders of the church, the people who influence you and make the decisions of your church each and every day, whether it's the lay leaders, whether it's the priests and pastors, whether it's the bishops. And the better you can help equip them to do what they do for the Lord is also going to help affect you in a very profound way.
Leadership makes everything come alive. If we simply invest in leadership, lives will be changed. In many cases, CLI underwrites the cost, up to 55%, so that the bishops and priests serving mission areas can receive this world-class leadership training. Together, we can do so much more. CatholicLeaders.org